So I've got this yealink meeting bar A40. Is that on there? With the ctp25 touch panel. It's on a gigabit LAN PoE. Both communicating fine. Put themselves on the VoIP VLAN, which is fine. LLDP on the network tells them to do that. If it's a media device, yeah. So that's what the phones do. Now there is an option, I believe there's an option, or maybe there isn't on this. Oh sorry, yeah, no. There's a dedicated port on that you can use for this. So that has Ethernet in, and then it has another port, I think it says VDP or something. I haven't used that because it's got PoE from the wall here. And the problem I'm having is the content sharing is just not working. Now, when I first got it out of the box, it did work, and then it did a firmware. Well, I checked for firmware, I let it do a firmware update, and now it won't have it. So here's my laptop. And it's USB-C DP alt mode, DisplayPort alt mode. So it's a USB-C. You plug it in, your computer detects it as a monitor being plugged in. You ready? There it is. Okay. And then I'm not in a meeting, but what happens is that screen loses the wallpaper, and this is now doing like a video capture, except it's not. So before the firmware update, that now would be showing my duplicating my laptop screen, or extending, you know, whatever I've got the laptop set to do. It's on duplicate. Since the firmware update, it just won't do it. Like, it's 8 o'clock at night, I want to go home. I know that the managers here they're going to want to use this tomorrow, and it looks like it's great for meetings, but what's going on there, you know? So I looked on yealink's site. They've got some slightly outdated support material because there's very little that covers the A40. They've got a lot of the documentation talks about A10, A20, A30. They've got this FAQ on content sharing. Again, no mention of an A40. They have this wireless presentation thing, WPP thing, which allows you to work wirelessly. It's USB-C dongle in the side, so I'm not bothered about that at the moment. I just want this to work. But yeah, look, you see, there doesn't seem to be much support on this A40. But the fact that it did work, and now it doesn't, is a little bit frustrating. So within this FAQ, frequently asked questions somewhere, that it does mention your screen resolution potentially being too high. Maybe not on this page, on another one. And they may have been talking about a different device, slightly different device, but the question was, why do I get a black screen? And it was because your resolution was too high. So beyond 4K, let's say, and the video capture within here, because it's capturing it and digitizing it, obviously, could only do up to 4K. Well, this is a 2.5K screen, and laptop, sorry. And besides, surely that doesn't apply, because it tells my laptop, it negotiates the display capabilities, and in fact that's very easy to see. See, same thing again, we lose the wallpaper, it's obviously gone into some sort of capture mode, and now it's given up, it's black. But anyway, I have tinkered with resolutions, taken it off duplicate, put it on extend. Now I've got the two different screens, and yeah, my laptop sees it as a 4K display. There you go. But you know, I have tinkered. If I change it to 1080, you'll see we go back into some sort of like looking for a signal mode. Or do we? I thought we did, and then it went black again afterwards. Maybe not this time. Maybe that was when I was changing the refresh rate. Just tinkering with anything really to... you see, we go back into that and then black again. So, yeah, it's a bit disappointing really. Now I know I'm not actually in a meeting right now, but when I tested this thing straight out of the box, even not in a meeting, just plugged the cable in, I was seeing my laptop there with the usual lag and stuff, but it is what it is. And now I'm not. Now I have tried a meeting with myself. You know, I hit meet now. It's no good. Yeah, alright. Just thought I would share that.